Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Election Day. Hope you guys get out, get your voting done, and have yourselves a great day. Day 3 for me, another one that was just really hard to get up. I have a little congestion. Mama Badger's still sick as a dog, so hopefully she feels like getting up and going and vote today, but if she doesn't, she doesn't. That's just the way it is. I will go vote today. Do my my duty and my right to cast my vote. But anyway, it is Tuesday, November 5th, third day back, and I did another half an hour walk today. Felt pretty good, except my right foot hurts quite a bit. I don't know if I need to replace my shoes or what, but we'll figure it out. Anywho, I think it's time for some coffee, and we'll see you guys here in a little bit. Alright guys, well, if you saw my picture on Facebook earlier, you know Inge and I made it out to get our vote done. We exercised our right, and we made our vote. And now we wait. We see who was elected, and then once whoever's elected, we wait and see exactly what they do. Whether it's good for us, whether it's bad for us. Lots of promises were made. You know how that goes. But anyhow, that's it. That's all I'm talking about the election. As far as I'm concerned, it's over. And I want to move on. I want to go on to other stuff. But I do want to, so I want to talk about the state of Harley Davidson right now. Now, I only bring this up because I haven't heard any like major news or anything spectacular like that. But I have noticed one thing that has happened this year, and I especially noticed it while we were on this cruise ship. So, a lot of Harley Davidson dealerships have closed down. Not being bought out by some conglomerate of automobile dealerships, but literally just closed stuff down. Now, I know a lot of those, I've read a lot of the stories. A lot of them were, people that had it for many, many years, and then their kids and grandkids had zero interest in keeping it. So they just got tired, retired, and just got rid of the business. The funny thing is, nobody was right there to pick it up. But the other thing I noticed while I was on the cruise ship is we went to a couple of different islands that were supposed to have Harley Davidson dealerships. One of them, I think, was Bimini. I don't know. I'll have to look that up. But anyway, I know one was Cozumel. And we went to Cozumel, went to the Harley dealership. I have it on video in one of my dailies. But the Harley Davidson dealership was just closed. And then I have it in the other one. Same thing. Harley Davidson dealership was just closed. Now, these shops don't sell motorcycles. They don't fix motorcycles. All they sell is merch. But Harley merchandise is incredibly popular in pretty much all countries, right? I know we used to sell a ton of merch when we were out by the airport. Literally, people would just come in to get a Harley Davidson t-shirt or a chip or a glass or a shot glass or whatever that may be. And that still happens today. So the fact that these islands couldn't keep their Harley Davidson dealership open when people like myself and our entire cruise ship essentially were looking to go to the Harley Davidson dealership and buy merch. And I know that people from all over the world go to those little islands and they're like, oh, there's a Harley dealership? Well, I got to get a t-shirt from there or a chip or whatever that may be. And they weren't open. So if they can't keep t-shirt shops open, what does that say for motorcycle shops, right? For all these dealerships that we see closing down. Some of these dealerships have been around a really, really long time. And the fact that nobody stepped in to buy it, but literally it just closed, has got to say something about Harley Davidson. Now, on the flip side of that, I personally feel like the entire motorcycle industry is suffering. And why wouldn't they? A motorcycle is a luxury item. It is not a necessity. When gas and groceries and everything else in the world is through the roof, interest rates are through the roof, people are struggling to pay for their daily necessities, a motorcycle looks like a less likely piece of our lives. So many people got rid of their motorcycles. They aren't buying motorcycles. And then you throw the fact that the motorcycle prices have went up. I mean, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 for a motorcycle when people are just trying to cover their rent and their groceries and their electric bill and everything else. The entire motorcycle industry is struggling there. But I would think the thing that would survive the easiest in that would be t-shirts and clothing sales. And the fact that those dealerships on those islands were closed, to me, seems like a sign that the brand itself is hurting, because people go to those dealerships and buy those t-shirts and all because of the Harley Davidson brand. And if they're not going to those shops and buying t-shirts, then that means the brand is struggling. People aren't wanting to wear the Harley Davidson logo. There it is. That merchandise like they used to, which is more of an indicator to me that Harley Davidson is struggling than a drop in bike sales, because everybody has had a drop in bike sales. Not really a good way to judge it. But I think when you start to see less t-shirts, less branded merchandise going out, that is the true indicator of how a company is doing. And from that indicator, I think Harley is struggling. That's just a personal view, just what I've seen as I've traveled around this summer, and just my take on where Harley Davidson is right now, and the whole motorcycle industry for that. Anywho, as you can see, I'm kind of raspy in my voice because I have a little bit of a cold. Nothing like Mama Badger has, but every day it keeps getting a little more. So I may end up sick like she is. But until then, I'm going to go watch some TV, relax, get ready to see you all tomorrow.